They are not heroes carved in marble. They are not saints or warriors blessed by the Emperor's divine hand. They are the forgotten, the ones who bleed, sweat, and die in the mud for an Imperium that barely remembers their names. Today we talk about the Ogryns and the Ratlings. Two abhuman breeds, born from humanity's long twisted history of survival. Both are mocked. Both are used. Yet both are indispensable to the wars that keep mankind alive. But their raw strength isn't what truly defines them. What makes them so formidable is their loyalty, a pure, unbreakable loyalty to their comrades and to the Emperor they barely understand. In their simple minds, the Emperor is a great shining warrior who watches over them. To an Ogryn, orders are sacred and friendship is eternal. They don't question, they don't hesitate. When a commissar tells them to charge, they charge. When a general tells them to hold the line, they stand until the last breath leaves their bodies. This loyalty, however, comes at a cruel price. The Imperium often sees them not as men, but as tools. Simple-minded brutes fit only for smashing skulls and dying gloriously. They're handed the dirtiest, bloodiest jobs, breaching enemy bunkers, storming fortresses, and absorbing enemy fire so others don't have to. Few survive for long. Fewer still are ever honored for their sacrifice. And yet, in those rare moments, their humanity shines through the brutality. Stories circulate among the ranks tales of Ogryns shielding wounded guardsmen with their own bodies, or carrying their commanders through fields of fire, refusing to let them die. Some even learn to speak more clearly, to lead their own kind in battle. To many in the Imperium, Ratlings are seen as thieves, drunks, and cowards, mocked for their size and distrusted for their independent streak. And yet when the smoke clears and the reports are counted, it is often the Ratling sharpshooter who saved the company by eliminating the enemy commander right before the lines broke. They too fight for the Emperor. They too die in the dirt beside their human brothers. Some even whisper that the Emperor himself watches over them in a special way. That in their simple faith, unclouded by pride or ambition, they are closer to him than many high lords and priests. They don't seek glory or reward. They fight because they are told to and because they believe it is right. The Imperium calls them abhuman auxiliaries. The administratum reduces their very existence to paperwork, quotas, and genetic classifications. They don't ask for medals. They don't demand praise. They just keep fighting day after day in wars that never seem to end. There's an old story, told among the veterans of the Guard. When an Ogryn and a Ratling are assigned to the same platoon, they often form a strange, unlikely friendship. One massive and slow, the other small and quick. The Ogryn carries the Ratling on his shoulder in battle. They are the quiet courage behind every victory, the laughter in the mud, the stubborn refusal to give up when all else falls apart. They are proof that even in the darkest places humanity endures not because of its legendary heroes, but because of its heart. In the end, it does not matter that the Ogryns cannot read the Imperial Creed, or that the Ratlings cannot recite the Emperor's litanies. They serve, they fight, they die. And in their simple, unshakable loyalty lies something sacred, something the Imperium itself has long forgotten. For in the grim darkness of the far future, it is not faith alone that keeps mankind alive. It is the strength of those who are never remembered. The Ogryns and the Ratlings, the forgotten soldiers of the Imperium,